See him holding onto his knee. Holding onto his knee and down.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's OVO back with another episode of the Leonard Snow era, and today we're going to be facing our toughest challenge yet, the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're currently ranked second in the Western Conference and have the highest ranked player in the league in SGA. So without any more talking, let's hop right into it.
Here we go.
And here we go, playing against the OKC Thunder. Should be an exciting matchup here today as we get the steal to start things off, throwing it up to Scotty. Starting off hot out here. SGA, obviously, as I said in the intro, is the #1 ranked player in the NBA right now. I think he's a 97 overall. So he's going to be tough to stop out here, obviously. And with Cade Cunningham and Damian Lillard both having amazing scoring nights against us, I'm a little scared. Record for OKC is 23-11. Record for Toronto is 21-11. So OKC played 2 more games than us and won both of them. As Scotty Barnes getting to the basket with ease on J-Dub there. That's what we like to see. First time out of the game, OKC down 1. Holmgren with it. Passing it to J-Dub. That play always gets me. Great backdoor cut. Great pass. Scotty Barnes wide open for 3. Knocks it down. 3 assists for Snow and 0 points. Unusual start out here for Leonard Snow. OKC calling another timeout. What a shot by Jacoby Walter. Jacoby Walter was a huge impact filling in for RJ Barrett when he was injured. He actually had a couple pretty nice games. I mean, he had that one horrible game, but Leonard Snow getting his 4th assist on the night. Raptors team coming out here shooting the ball, not even needing Leonard Snow to score. And great defense by Snow, but they call a foul. I mean, it is Shea. He's going to get foul calls all game. Leonard Snow picking up another assist. Kendrick Dunn firing up some 3s right now. Alex Caruso can't get that one to go. Can't get the second one to go either. And Poeltl. Great pass by Brandon Ingram. Great finish. We are playing amazing out here. Showing the OKC Thunder that we're legit. Shea working in the post. What a move. Can't get the finish. OKC headed the other way. Leonard Snow working on Koa P. Driving to the basket. Drawing the foul. Knocks down the first one. And knocks down the second one as well. Great free throw shooting by Leonard Snow. Now this is what we call a mismatch. Just kidding. We had him on our first move, decided to do a couple more moves, and we sold the play. Shea pulling up, knocking it down. We are out here in the Anthony Edwards 2s. Forgot the exact name of the colorway. I think they're just called hot pink if I am correct. Brandon Ingram getting Leonard Snow his 6th assist of the night now. Great defense by Snow. Great defense by the Raptors. And Brandon Ingram puts up another one. Can't knock it down. That would have been crazy. Cole P has a step on Snow. Oh my goodness. Leonard Snow. No buckets in his paint. Nasty block there. 10 seconds. Oh, Toronto trusting Leonard Snow with the last shot. Pulls up in Cole P's face. It knocks it down. His first three-point shot of the night. And he knocks it down, keeping the Raptors up by 10 at the end of the first quarter. What a quarter by the Raptors. Leonard Snow getting plays called for him out there. Throwing it up to Poeltl. Snow looking like John Stockton out there with these assists. Shea working on Koa Pete. Passing it out to Ingram. Oh my goodness, the assists just keep coming. Hey, if my teammates are hitting shots, I'm going to feed them the ball. Every time. OKC trying to respond. Pete with the rebound. No good. Snow finally getting the rebound. The ball's on the floor. And Snow is injured. Snow is injured, holding his leg on the ground. Second injury of the season. Oh my goodness. Not again. This one looking like it's his knee. What a scary moment there. Once again. Snow goes down with an injury. 61-75 at the half so far. Let's see if they can keep it up. Pull off this dub. Obviously Leonard Snow not out there with the team. And they do pull off the dub. 6-point dub. What a win for Toronto without Leonard Snow. But a lot more things than just this win on everyone's mind here in Toronto. They are all wondering what's wrong with Leonard Snow. What happened to Leonard Snow? Player of the game, Scotty Barnes. Brandon Ingram went out there and competed. Scotty Barnes 17, 9, and 6. Snow with an alright shooting game, but a great facilitating out of him. Shea just finished with only 27. Chet with 28. Very interesting game. Let's see what these bench points were looking like. 60 from the Raptors. That's what we like to see. But let's go ahead and check out what happened to Leonard Snow. He is all the way at the bottom of the roster. Sprained right knee, so nothing too serious. 1 to 2 weeks. You don't like to see it, but again, nothing too serious, so that's good. And I guess we're gonna have to work through these 2 weeks and see how the Raptors do without Snow. All right, so this is what the lineup is going to look like with Leonard Snow out. Thankfully, like I said, it is only a couple weeks, but yeah, this is what the minutes are looking like. With no Leonard Snow in the lineup. Brandon Ingram taking Leonard Snow's spot like he has been all season whenever Leonard Snow gets injured. Let's go ahead and see if they could keep up our winning. It's not a streak anymore, but we have been winning quite a lot recently. Have some tough games ahead of us with the 18-14 Pacers, 20-14 Pelicans. A lot of good hoopers, a lot of good teams out there. So let's get right into simulating these games. So we ended up simming a little bit here. Not too bad of a performance out the team. We did end up losing to the Pacers, and that's the first week of Leonard Snow's recovery done. He is now officially back to just day-to-day, so let's hope we can be back at least before the Nets game. I would prefer to play the Timberwolves, but and there it is. Leonard Snow is fully back, healing like Superman out here. Definitely no extended rest for Mr. Snow. And we are going to fix the rotation, and I'll get right back to y'all, and we can head into our next game, potentially against the Miami Heat and Giannis. So this is what the lineup is looking like with Leonard Snow back. Everything pretty much back to normal. Brandon Ingram coming off the bench once again as our 6th man. Jacoby Walter as our 7th man. And you guys let me know in the comments if you guys see any players that deserve minutes that you don't think are getting minutes. We could go ahead and change that. The main player I was thinking about when I am saying that is Jaden Ivey. He has been performing pretty good, shooting at a high percentage. He is not getting very many minutes out there. So like I said, let me know in the comments if you think Jaden Ivey should be getting a couple more minutes out there. So I think I'm going to go ahead and simulate this game. Even though it is Leonard Snow's first game back off his injury, I would much rather show y'all me playing the 21-18 Heat. And we do pull off the dub here against the Nets quickly with a great game. Snow in his first game back off injury, 14 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Pretty solid out there. And the main thing I'm worried about now is if he's going to meet the minimum games played threshold to receive any awards. I know it is early in the season, but that is just something to think about while as the season progresses. As y'all can see, he is no longer in the top scoring per game because he can't even be on this list anymore. Long road back to being on that list, but I think we could do it. Without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into his second game back from injury.
Go.
And here we go. Game against the Heat. Leonard Snow is back. Second game back now. Should be a very interesting one. Giannis and Scotty Barnes going at it. Giannis leading the league in the MVP race. Giannis is in second for the MVP race, right behind Nikola Jokic. And Leonard Snow is not missing a beat out here. Giannis currently having an amazing season, leading the Eastern Conference in All-Star voting. Scotty Barnes in third for All-Star voting. And Leonard Snow gets to the rim. Leonard Snow is not on the All-Star voting list currently. I don't think he has played enough games. So like I said, that would be very interesting to watch if he loses out on any accolades this year due to his injuries so far. He has missed around 4 weeks of the season, I think 3 or 4 weeks. And starting off hot out here, but Scotty Barnes getting the putback dunk. Giannis on the step back. Oh my goodness, if he's adding that to his bag, I can see why. He is back in MVP talks. Leonard Snow getting to the elbow. Gets the steal the other way. Great pass to CMB from Snow there. And great finish by CMB over Giannis. Giannis now shooting a 3-pointer. Knocks it down. Tie game. Raptors timeout. 4 minutes and 47 seconds left to go here in the first. Interesting start. Great rebound by Snow. Snagging that one from Barnes. Passing it up to Ingram and knocking it down. Jordan Poole trying to make an impact on the game. Barnes taking it to the rim. Giving Leonard Snow his 3rd assist of the game. Great defense by Scotty Barnes on Bam Adebayo there. Great defense turns to great offense. Giannis headed the other way on Leonard Snow. Snow playing pretty solid defense. Getting the ball back to Giannis. Once again, Snow is put out there. with the lineup where he is the primary scorer. Chris Dunn losing the ball. Great defense. Thankfully. Grady Dick wide open in the corner. Little soft pass there. Couldn't get it to him in time. Jacoby Walter wide open for three. Cash. Great shot by Jacoby Walter, forcing the Heat timeout. Raptors up by 10. 5 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. Bobby Portis is a very great defender guarding Leonard Snow. Step back Snow. No good. Only 6 points on the day for Snow here. Great defense and great finish. Great move by Snow. Leonard Snow drawing the foul on Andrew Wiggins, driving to the paint, getting to the free throw line. Knocking down his first one of the day. And also knocking down his second one of the day. Raptors up by 9, keeping that lead around double digits. Bobby Portis working with it now. Pulls up. Another one. Leonard Snow needs to step up. What a play by the Raptors there. 10 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists for Snow here in the first half. Chris Dunn with the steal. And Poeltl on the fast break. Way to get down the court, big man. Bobby Portis once again wide open for three. I had to help in the paint there. And that is halftime, 64-56. 8-point lead for the Raptors heading into half here in Miami. Great start. Now we just need a finish. And we are back. Start of the third quarter, 64-56. Brandon Ingram has 22 points so far today. Leonard Snow, 10 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists. Amazing game for him so far. And the Raptors start this half with an 8-point lead and increase that to 11. Great shot by RJ Barrett. Murray Boyle's working on Bam. RJ Barrett working off Barnes screen, getting a three-pointer to go. RJ Barrett killing out here. Murray Boyles for three. Bang. Raptors coming out in the second half. Flame throwing from the three-point line. Great take by Snow. 12 points for him now. 75-61. 14-point lead for the Raptors here in Miami. Giannis working on Scotty Barnes. Decent help by Snow, but it's Giannis. He's going to get that one to go. Heat shooting 38%, and the Raptors are shooting 55% here today. That's the difference. Leonard Snow wide open. Off the catch and shoot. You can't give him an ounce of space. Snow on Giannis now. Giannis working off the screens and gets sent to the crowd. Great recovery by Snow. Timeout Heat. They don't know what to do out there. Raptors playing great defense, and it's leading to even better offense. Look at those percentages by Jacoby Walter. Straight hooper out there, only getting better. That's what you love to see. Jacoby Walter, one of Snow's favorite teammates, obviously them being around the same age. Jordan Poole steps back. No good. Norman Powell, though. No good on that one. RJ Barrett in the corner. Bang! Skipping down the court. RJ Barrett on fire. 15-point lead for the Raptors. It's not looking good for the Heat so far here in the second half. Norman Powell trying to keep them in it. What a hustle play right there, but they can't get in. Snow has the wide open path to the basket on the fast break. Not the most exciting dunk of all time, but 2 points are 2 points. Giannis once again working on Snow, gets the step, but great defense by Murray Boyles, blocking the potential MVP, and it turns to great offense, just like it has all second half. Another timeout called for the Miami Heat, almost down 20 now. 5 minutes left to play here in the third, and it's not looking good for them. Great defense by Snow, blocking that dunk attempt there. What a move by Snow. He can't get it to fall. That was one of the nastiest moves I've seen Leonard Snow pull, and he couldn't finish the basket. Great board by Brandon Ingram. Snow wide open in the paint. What a move by Snow. Fadeaway bucket to go. Only 21 points out here, and the Raptors are up by a huge amount. Jacoby Walter to RJ Barrett. Boom! RJ Barrett playing great basketball out here. Snow bringing the ball up here off that timeout. Pull up. Great shot. Bobby Portis getting one on Snow again. I think that's his second one of the game. What a pass by Brandon Ingram. That was definitely a pass. Great pass by Ingram. Hitting Snow on the cut with the bounce pass. Heat gonna take the last shot of the third quarter. Killian Hayes driving in the paint, kicking it out. Contested three-pointer, no good. Horrible play by the Heat there. 108-81 is the score at the end of the third quarter. Just absolute dominance by the Raptors here today. Snow always getting open off that play. And that'll do it for today's game. 128-106. Leonard Snow finishes with 27 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists. Absolute dominant performance by the Raptors here against the Heat here in Miami. Leonard Snow, second game back, getting a triple-double, seemingly bouncing back strong from these injuries, getting player of the game. Giannis finished with 26 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Pretty solid game out there. A lot less than his averages though. Bobby Portis with a great game. Bam Adebayo with 17 rebounds. But Leonard Snow, like I said, a triple-double from him. 2 steals, 2 blocks, 4 turnovers, which is a little much, and a little increase on the missed shots here today. But what do you expect coming back from an injury? Brandon Ingram matching Snow's points here today off the bench. Great production out of him. Scotty Barnes only with 10 points, but shooting 50% and getting 9 rebounds to go with that, as well as he is the one getting double teamed out there. He is the one who's freeing up space for everybody else on the court, and that shows with everyone else being able to score the ball. RJ Barrett with 6 3-pointers here today. What a performance by him as well. And Colin Murray Boyles has just become an elite center out there. He is absolutely getting buckets. Team comparison, bench points. Raptors outscore the Heat with bench points once again. That is what we like to see. 41% from 3, 56% from the field. great shooting night for the Raptors and just a poor shooting night from the Heat. Yeah, that's an important win for the Raptors, obviously with the Heat being 6th in the Eastern Conference. Another good measuring stick game, a great performance out of Leonard Snow, giving the fans what they wanted to see, making sure that he can bounce back from these injuries, and he's proved it out there today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and if you did, go ahead and leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe, as it does help out the channel, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.